My beloved child, before you take another breath, I need you to hear me. I have been calling to you for so long. Through the quiet moments when you felt a strange pull in your heart, through the people who spoke words you needed at just the right time, through the storms that shook you and the blessings that warmed you, I have been reaching for you. I have tried everything to get your attention, not because I want to control you, but because I love you more than you can possibly understand. And now, this is my final attempt to reach you in this way. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you. This moment right now is not ordinary. It is not random. It is a holy moment, chosen before you were born, when my voice would meet your heart in a way you could no longer ignore. I know how much you've been carrying. I see the thoughts that keep you awake in the night and the fears you push down during the day. I have seen you put on a smile for others while your soul quietly aches. I have heard the questions you don't dare speak aloud, and I have felt the heaviness of the battles you fight in silence. You may think no one truly understands, but I do. I was there in every heartbreak, in every moment you thought you were alone, in every tear that fell without anyone noticing. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. I have never turned my face from you. I am here now, closer than the air you breathe, and I am speaking to you with urgency because there is something I need you to know before it is too late. You are at a turning point, and the choice you make now will shape everything that comes next. I am offering you my hand once again, not as a distant God, but as the one who loves you completely, the one who would rather die than live without you. Take this moment seriously, for it is the moment I have been waiting for. I am here, and I am calling you home. I have watched you wander through valleys you were never meant to stay in, lingering in places that have drained your hope and dimmed your light. You have tried to fill the emptiness with things that promised peace, but only left you more restless. You have sought answers in voices that could not heal you and reached for comfort in arms that could not hold you the way your soul needs. And yet, even in those places, I never left. I followed you into the shadows, not to condemn you, but to be the light that could lead you out. I have waited patiently for you to recognize that no matter where you run, no matter how far you drift, my love will still find you. I am speaking to you now because time is precious. There are seasons in life that cannot be recovered once they pass, and you are standing at the edge of one right now. I am placing before you a path of restoration, a way forward that will bring healing to the deepest wounds and freedom from the chains you thought you would carry forever. But you must take my hand. I will not force you because love cannot be forced. I will only invite you, with all the tenderness of a father who aches for his child to come home. Hear me, this is not just about changing a few habits or trying harder to be good. This is about surrender. This is about laying down every burden, every sin, every fear, and letting me breathe new life into you. I want to replace the chaos with peace, the shame with joy, the loneliness with my unshakable presence. The life I have for you is not a distant dream. It is within reach right now. But the door will not stay open forever. I am asking you to step through it today, to trust me with everything, to believe that my love for you is real and unchanging. I have tried everything to reach you, and now I am here, pouring my heart into these words, longing for you to say yes. Will you let me in? I know there are walls around your heart built from disappointment, betrayal, and the fear of being hurt again. You've learned to protect yourself, to keep people at a distance, and sometimes you've even kept me at a distance. But those walls, while they may have felt safe, have also kept out the very love you've been longing for. I am not here to tear you down or to expose you to more pain. I am here to heal you, to rebuild you from the inside out, and to show you that trust is still possible. I will not rush you, but I will not stop calling you either, because you were made for more than surviving. You were made to live, to love, and to walk in the fullness of who I created you to be. Comment Jesus, you are my song in the storm if he carried you. You may think you have wandered too far or that you've made too many mistakes for me to want you back. But my child, there is no distance I will not travel to reach you, no sin I cannot forgive, no brokenness I cannot restore. I have carried the weight of your failures on my own shoulders. I paid the price for every wrong so that nothing could stand between us. You do not have to fix yourself before you come to me. Come as you are tired, imperfect, and unsure, and I will do the rest. I will wash away the past and give you a new beginning. Right now, I am placing a choice in front of you, to keep walking on your own or to let me walk with you. I will not promise that the road will always be easy, but I promise you will never face it alone. I will be your strength when you have none, your light when darkness surrounds you, and your anchor when the storms try to pull you under. This is not just another chance, it is the chance. You have felt my pull for a reason. You are here in this moment for a reason. I have tried everything to reach you, and now my voice is clear. My arms are open. My heart is ready. All I ask is that you come. My child, I have been walking beside you in every season, even when you did not see me. When your heart was heavy and your steps felt slow, I was the one keeping you from falling. When you thought the night would never end, I was already preparing the morning light. I know the questions you have carried in your heart for so long. I know the pain you have tried to hide in the moments you have wished you could erase. I have seen it all, yet I have never turned away from you. I have loved you through every failure, through every doubt, and through every tear. I have called you in many ways through quiet whispers, through people I placed in your life, through blessings and even through the storms. I have reached for you in moments when you felt joy and in moments when you felt broken. Sometimes you noticed me, and sometimes you did not, but my love for you has never stopped. I have been patient, waiting for the day you would hear my voice clearly and know that it was me speaking to you. This moment is that day. This is not an accident. You are hearing me now because I planned it before you were even born. I am speaking to you with urgency because there is a path before you that will not stay open forever. I have prepared blessings, healing, and peace for you, but they will only be yours if you take my hand and walk with me. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to trust me enough to take the first step. I will guide you, protect you, and give you strength. I will turn your pain into a testimony and your struggles into victories. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are my beloved child, and I have tried everything to reach you. This is my final call for you to come closer, to let me heal your heart, to let me lead you into the life I created for you. Will you answer me today? My child, listen closely. I have watched every step you have taken since the day you were born. I have seen you laugh, and I have seen you cry. I have seen you strong, and I have seen you weak. I have watched you win battles that no one else even knew you were fighting. I have also seen the days when you wanted to give up, when the weight of life felt too heavy for you to carry. I was there in all of it, never far, never silent, never ignoring you. Even in the times when you thought I had forgotten you, I was right beside you, holding you together when everything seemed to be falling apart. I have been speaking to you for so long, sometimes through a gentle peace in your heart, sometimes through a word from a stranger, sometimes through moments that seemed too perfect to be just a coincidence. Other times I called you through closed doors, through delays, through the things you thought were setbacks but were really my protection. I have tried to reach you in the quiet and in the storm, in the beauty and in the pain. You may not have noticed, but I was always calling you to draw closer to me. You have searched for answers in many places, but the truth you are looking for is found only in me. The love you have been longing for, the peace your heart has been craving, the purpose you have been trying to find, they are all in my hands. I have kept them safe for you until you were ready to receive them. And now, my child, I am telling you this is the moment. This is not just another day. This is a turning point in your life. This is my final attempt to reach you in this way before you step into a season where your choices will matter more than you realize. I know you are tired of caring so much. I see how you have been holding on by a thread at times, smiling on the outside but aching inside. I know you have tried to be strong for everyone else while feeling empty yourself. You do not have to live like this anymore. You do not have to pretend you are okay when you are not. I am not asking you to impress me or to fix yourself before you come. I am asking you to give me everything: your pain, your shame, your fear, your dreams, your whole heart. I can handle all of it. I am the only one who can heal what is broken in you and fill the emptiness you have felt for so long. The season you are in has been hard, but it has not been wasted. Every tear you have cried, every prayer you have whispered, every night you lay awake wondering if things would ever change, I have heard them all. I have been working even when you could not see it. I have been preparing a way for you, opening doors you cannot yet see, moving obstacles out of your path. But you must trust me now. You must take my hand and let me lead you forward. Your support means a lot to us. Our purpose is to bring joy to your heart and encourage devotion to God. If you wish to help, you may do so via the Super Thanks button down below. There is an enemy who does not want you to hear this. He will try to tell you this message is not for you, that you are too far gone, that you have missed your chance. Do not listen to those lies. You are still mine. You are still loved. You are still chosen. Nothing you have done can change that. Nothing you have lost is beyond my power to restore. The path I have prepared for you is narrow, but it is safe. It is filled with peace, joy, and blessings you cannot imagine. But you must choose it now. You cannot keep one foot in the life that is destroying you and the other in the life I have for you. You cannot keep holding on to the things I am asking you to let go of and expect to walk in freedom. You must make a choice. My beloved, I am calling you to lay down the burdens you have carried for too long. Let go of the anger, the bitterness, the regret. Release the need to control everything. Stop trying to fight every battle in your own strength. I will fight for you. I will protect you. I will give you rest. But you must let me. This is more than just a moment, it is an invitation. I'm offering you a new beginning, a fresh start, a life that is full and whole. I have tried everything to reach you. I have spoken in whispers and in storms, in blessings and in loss. And now I am speaking to you clearly, with love that will never fail and urgency that cannot be ignored. Come to me now. Do not wait. Do not turn away. Your future is in my hands, and I am ready to lead you into it. If you take my hand today, I promise you will see my goodness in ways you never have before. You will see prayers answered, chains broken, wounds healed, and joy restored. You will know what it means to walk with me, not just believe in me from a distance. You will see that every moment of waiting, every tear, every trial was leading you here to this moment, to this choice, to this life I am offering you. I have tried everything to reach you, my child. Now I am here, speaking to your heart, calling you by name. Will you answer? Will you let me bring you home? Will you trust me enough to let go of what is hurting you so I can give you what will heal you? I am ready. I am waiting. I love you. My child, let me take you back to moments you have forgotten. Moments when you thought you were standing alone, but my hands were holding you steady. There were nights when the weight of your pain pressed so heavy on your chest that you could barely breathe, and yet somehow you made it to the morning. That was not luck, and it was not your strength alone, it was me. I was a breath in your lungs when you thought you had nothing left. I was the quiet presence in the room when your tears fell, the still voice that whispered, "You will get through this," even when you didn't know where those words came from. Do you remember the times when the road you were walking suddenly changed? When a door closed so sharply you didn't understand why? You thought it was rejection, but it was my protection. You thought I had taken something from you, but I was keeping you from a path that would have harmed you. I have spared you from dangers you never saw, and battles you never had to fight because I fought them for you. I have stood in front of you like a shield, blocking arrows aimed at your heart. I have held back storms that would have drowned you. You have no idea how many times I stepped in between you and disaster because I could not let the plans I have for you be destroyed. Even in the moments when you turned away from me, I never turned away from you. When you doubted my love, I kept loving you. When you chose your own way, I still watched over you. When you thought you had drifted too far, I followed you into the shadows, waiting for the moment your heart would soften again. I have always been near, closer than you have ever realized. You have been in battles that others could not see. You have fought silent wars inside your mind, wrestling with fear, shame, and hopelessness. And I have been there for every one of them. I have whispered truth when lies tried to drown you out. I have spoken peace when panic rose in your chest. I have reminded you of your worth when the voices around you made you feel small. You have survived because I have been fighting alongside you all along. Type, you are my morning light. Lord, if He gives you new hope. My beloved, nothing about you is hidden from me. I see every part of who you are, the strength you don't know you have, the wounds you don't talk about, the dreams you keep locked away. I see them all, and I love you completely. I am not surprised by your weakness. I am not ashamed of your failures. I am not disappointed in your struggles. I knew them before they came, and I still chose you. I still called you mine. I want you to know that the season you are in now is not the end of your story. The trials you have faced were not to break you, but to prepare you. I have been shaping your character, deepening your faith, and strengthening your heart for the next part of your journey. What felt like delay was really preparation. What felt like silence was really me working in ways you could not yet see. But now, my child, the time has come for you to step forward. The path is open before you, and I am ready to lead you into a new chapter, a chapter of restoration, healing, and joy. The pain of the past will not follow you if you trust me with it. The chains that have held you will break if you let me cut them away. The heavy burdens you have carried will be lifted if you place them in my hands. You are not alone in this. You have never been alone. Every moment of your life has been under my watch. Every step you've taken has been within my sight. I have tried everything to reach you because I cannot let you miss the life I created for you. This is not just an invitation. It is a rescue. I am reaching for you now. Will you take my hand? Will you let me lead you the rest of the way? If you let me, I will show you what it means to truly live. I will give you peace that the world cannot give. I will fill your heart with a joy that no circumstance can take away. I will walk with you through every valley and lead you to the highest mountaintops. All I ask is that you trust me enough to take this step. My beloved, before you take another step forward, I want you to know the depth of my love for you. I do not love you in pieces, and I do not love you only when you do well. My love for you is whole, constant, and unshaken. I love you before you ever knew my name. I love you when you were far from me, and I love you now as you hear these words. There has never been a moment when you were outside the reach of my arms. You may see yourself as flawed, broken, or unworthy, but I see you as precious. I see the beauty I placed inside you when I formed you in your mother's womb. I see the kindness in your heart, the dreams you carry, the potential you have not yet discovered. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not beyond hope. You are mine, and nothing will change that. I have engraved your name on my hands, and every detail of your life is written in my heart. There have been moments when you wondered if I still had a plan for you, when the road ahead seemed unclear and you felt like you were walking in circles. But I tell you now, I have never lost sight of your purpose. The delays, the detours, the unanswered prayers, they were not the end of your story. I have been weaving every moment together for your good, even when you could not understand it. What you thought was the end was only a pause. What you thought was failure was me guiding you toward something greater. But my child, I must speak with urgency now. The path I am calling you to will not stay open forever. This is your moment, your appointed time. I have been patient, but there is a season for waiting and a season for moving forward, and now is the time to move. If you hesitate too long, the opportunity I have prepared for you will pass, and I do not want you to miss it. I am holding the door wide open for you now, but it will not always be this way. I am asking you to let go of the things that keep you bound, the habits that harm you, the voices that pull you away from me, the fear that keeps you from stepping forward. I will not take them from you by force. Love does not force, love invites. I am inviting you to lay them down at my feet so that you can walk freely into the life I have for you. If you will say yes to me now, I will pour out blessings you cannot measure. I will heal the wounds that have been with you for years. I will restore what was lost and give you more than you imagined. I will turn your mourning into joy, your weakness into strength, your confusion into clarity. But you must trust me. You must take my hand today. Do not listen to the lies that say you are not ready or that you will fail again. I will walk with you every step. I will give you the strength you need. I will not leave you or abandon you. I have brought you to this moment because I know you are ready, even if you cannot see it. My child, I have tried everything to reach you, and now I am speaking to you plainly. Come to me. Let me carry you into the future I have prepared. This is not just another message. This is your turning point, the moment everything can change. Do not turn away. Do not let fear hold you back. I am here, and I am waiting for you. My child, for what I am about to tell you is not a suggestion, it is the path to your freedom. First, you must give me your heart completely. Not halfway. Not only the parts you feel are easy to surrender. Bring me everything, the broken pieces, the hidden wounds, the fears you have buried deep, and even the things you are ashamed to speak aloud. I already know them all, yet I am asking you to place them in my hands so I can make you whole. You cannot heal by holding on to what is hurting you. Let it go, and let me restore you. Second, you must stay close to me every day. Speak to me in prayer, even in simple words. You do not need fancy sentences or perfect phrases, just speak from your heart, and I will hear you. Read my words in the scriptures, for they are life to your soul. When you feel weak, worship me, even with a whisper, and you will feel my presence wrap around you like a warm blanket in the cold. Do not let days pass without me, because the more you stay in my presence, the stronger you will become. Third, you must separate yourself from what pulls you away from me. There are voices, habits, and places in your life that keep you stuck in cycles of pain. I am calling you to walk away from them now. This may not be easy. It may cost you relationships, comfort, or things you have leaned on for years. But I promise you what I will give you in return will be far greater than what you let go of. And I must warn you, my beloved, if you ignore my call, the enemy will try to take advantage of your hesitation. He will fill your mind with doubt, telling you this moment is not important, that you can choose later. But later is not promised. Every time you resist my voice, your heart can grow harder, and I do not want that for you. I want you free. I want you alive in joy, not trapped in fear. The life I have for you is ready now. The healing, the peace, the breakthroughs, they are all within reach. But you must take my hand today. Step away from the shadows and into the light I have prepared for you. Do not look back. Do not let the weight of your past slow you down. Everything you have been longing for is waiting on the other side of your yes. I have tried everything to reach you. I have spoken through blessings and through storms. I have called you in whispers and in moments that shook your world. And now I am here, speaking directly to your heart, making it clear that this is your moment. Will you trust me? Will you follow me? Will you let me change your life? My arms are open. My heart is ready. Come to me now. Say, wash me in your mercy, Jesus, if you seek renewal. If you will take my hand now, my child, I will lead you into a season unlike anything you have ever known. I will pour living water into the dry places of your heart until they overflow with life again. The heaviness that has sat on your chest for years will lift, and you will breathe freely. The chains that have kept you bound in fear, shame, and regret will break, and you will feel the weight fall away. I will replace your sorrow with joy so deep that even the storms around you will not be able to steal it. I will cover you with peace that the world cannot give, and you will walk in a freedom that cannot be shaken. I will restore the years you thought were wasted. The dreams you buried because you thought it was too late, I will breathe life into them again. The relationships that were meant to bless you, I will heal or replace with better ones. Where there has been loss, I will bring gain. Where there has been pain, I will bring purpose. Even the wounds that once made you feel unworthy will become testimonies of my power and my love. I will open doors for you that no one can close. You will see opportunities that you never imagined possible. I will guide your steps so that you walk in the exact path I have prepared for you. I will give you wisdom to make choices that bring life, not destruction. And I will place my favor over you so that what once seemed impossible will suddenly become reality. But more than all of these blessings, my greatest gift to you will be my presence. You will know what it means to walk with me, to hear my voice, to feel my nearness every day. You will never again wonder if you are alone, because my spirit will be with you in every moment, guiding you when you are unsure, comforting you when you are hurting, and strengthening you when you feel weak. This is what I long to give you, but I will not force it on you. I have placed it before you like a table filled with everything your soul has been starving for. All you have to do is come. All you have to do is say yes. My child, I have tried everything to reach you. This is the moment I have been preparing for. I am standing before you with open arms, ready to lead you into the life you were created for. Do not turn away. Do not let fear hold you back. The door is open, now walk through it with me, and you will never be the same. My beloved, I speak these words with both tenderness and urgency, because I do not want you to miss what I have prepared for you. I have set before you life and blessing, but I will not force you to choose it. Love cannot be forced, it must be received. You have the freedom to turn away, but if you do, the path ahead will not be the same. Opportunities will close. Doors that are open now will shut, and the enemy will try to fill that empty space with things that look good, but will leave your soul starving. I do not say this to frighten you, but to make you aware of how precious this moment truly is. If you walk away now, the weight you have been carrying will not grow lighter on its own. The wounds you try to hide will not heal without my touch. The loneliness you feel in the quiet will not be filled by the world's promises. I have seen where those roads lead, and they lead to more emptiness, more regret, more nights where you wonder if your life will ever change. I have tried to shield you from that pain again and again, but if you close your heart to me now, you are choosing to walk without the shelter I have been holding over you. But if you turn toward me, if you say yes, everything changes, not just one thing, but everything. Your heart will finally find rest. The confusion will fade, and you will begin to see with clarity. You will walk with confidence, knowing I am guiding you. You will no longer be tossed by every wave, because your life will be anchored in my love. I will take what the enemy meant to destroy you and turn it into the very thing that lifts you higher. I am calling you to trust me with all of you, not just the parts that are easy to give, but the parts you've hidden, the ones you think I would reject. I already know them, and I still call you mine. You cannot outsin my grace, and you cannot outrun my love. All I want is for you to take my hand and let me lead you home. This is your moment. This is your turning point. I have tried everything to reach you, and now I am speaking plainly. Choose life. Choose hope. Choose me. I am here, my arms open wide, ready to give you more than you have asked for, more than you have imagined, more than you have ever dared to believe was possible. Do not let this moment pass. Say yes and watch me change everything. My child, hear me one last time in this moment, for the words I speak now are the ones your soul has been waiting for. You are not here by accident. This is not just another day, and these are not just words on a page or sounds in the air. This is me, your Creator, your Savior, your Redeemer, reaching into your life with one more call before the tide of your story turns. I have walked with you through valleys so deep you thought you would never see light again. I have stood by you in storms so fierce you thought you would be swept away. And yet here you are, still breathing, still standing, still able to hear my voice. That is not coincidence. That is grace. That is me. I have watched you fight battles that no one else could see, battles that left you weary and unsure if you had the strength to keep going. I have seen the tears you cried when the room was dark and silent. I have felt the weight on your chest when you tried to sleep but could not escape your thoughts. I have heard the whispers of doubt telling you that nothing will ever change, that you will never be enough, that you will never be free. My beloved, those whispers are lies. They are not from me. I have called you chosen. I have called you loved. I have called you mine. The life you have been living is not all there is. You were made for more peace, more joy, more purpose, more love. You were not created to simply survive each day. You were created to live fully, to walk with me in a closeness that no one can take from you. I long to fill the empty places in your heart, to give you the rest you have searched for, to place in your hands the blessings I have been holding for this very season. But you must choose now. The door I have opened before you is not just a small chance, it is the chance. If you step through it, you will see me work in ways that will leave you in awe. You will see answers to prayers you thought were forgotten. You will see restoration in places you believed were lost forever. You will see yourself walking in freedom, no longer chained by the past. I am standing here with my arms open, ready to lift the burdens from your shoulders, ready to wipe the tears from your eyes, ready to place a new song in your heart. But I will not drag you through this door. I will not force you. I am giving you the choice, because love always gives a choice. My child, I have tried everything to reach you. I have spoken in the quiet, and I have spoken in the storm. I have placed signs in your path and sent people to remind you of my love. I have whispered to you in the night and shouted through the turning of seasons. And now I am speaking clearly, without veil, without distance. This is your moment. Do not turn away. Do not delay. Come to me now. Let me be your peace. Let me be your strength. Let me be your home. My beloved, for I am not finished speaking to you. There are things I still need to place deep in your heart so they will never be stolen. You have walked many roads, some smooth, some filled with thorns. You have stood in bright sunlight, and you have wandered through valleys covered in shadow. Through it all, I have never lost sight of you. Even in the moments when you turned your back, I kept my eyes on you. Even when you could not feel me, I stayed near. My love has followed you through every season, because I could never leave the one I have called mine. I know how tired you are. I know the weight of the questions that keep circling in your mind. I know you have wondered why certain prayers seemed unanswered and why some doors stayed shut. My child, every delay was a shield, every no was protection, and every closed door was my hand keeping you safe from something you could not see. I have been working for your good in ways you will only understand when you look back and see the whole picture. Now is not the time to shrink back in fear. Now is the time to rise in trust. I am calling you out from the place of waiting and into the place of walking. I am asking you to let go of the things that are weighing you down, the regrets you keep replaying, the pain you have carried for years, the lies you have believed about yourself. They have been heavy chains, and they have kept you from running freely into the future I have prepared for you. Give them to me now. Place them at my feet and do not pick them up again. If you believe this word is from heaven, type Amen and share with faith. Child, do I have to beg you to listen to me? I am here, closer than the very breath in your lungs, speaking words that carry life, hope, and direction for your soul. I have been calling your name in the quiet moments, in the restless nights, in the ache that you try to hide from the world. I have whispered through the sunrise, through the tears you've wiped away in secret, through the unexpected moments of peace that seem to come from nowhere. I have spoken in ways you did not always recognize, and yet my voice has never stopped reaching for you. I am not far away. I am here now, and I am asking you, pleading with you not to turn away from me again. You think you know how much I love you, but you do not yet grasp the depth of my heart for you. My love is not casual. It is not fleeting. It is fierce, eternal, unshakable. I have seen the battles you have fought in silence. I have seen the weight you carry, the questions that steal your sleep, the disappointments you bury deep inside. I have seen how you have tried to stand strong while your heart trembles within you. I have watched you smile on the outside while inside you are weary and longing for someone to truly understand. I am that someone. I know every detail of your story because I have been in every moment of it. I am speaking to you now because there is something I need to place in your hands, something I have been preparing for you. But you must hear me. Do not let fear, distraction, or pride close your ears. This moment is sacred. This message is for you. Listen, and live. I am not far, my child. I am here, in the room with you, in the middle of your thoughts, in the very beat of your heart. I have watched you struggle, thinking you are alone, when I have been standing beside you through it all. I have seen the tears you hide from others. I have heard the cries you never speak aloud. I know the moments when you feel too tired to keep trying, when you wonder if I have forgotten your name. I have not. I could never. I have carved your name into the palms of my hands, and nothing, not the storms you face, not the mistakes you've made, not the fears you carry can erase it. I am speaking with urgency because there is a path ahead that I want you to walk, but you will not find it without listening to my voice. You have been asking me for answers, for direction, for peace. I have them for you, but you must stop turning away when I speak. There are blessings I am ready to pour into your life, doors I am ready to open, chains I am ready to break, but you must allow me to guide you. If you keep moving without my words in your heart, you will miss the very things you have been praying for. Do you not know how much I long to see you free? Free from the thoughts that crush your hope. Free from the fears that make you doubt yourself. Free from the wounds that you still carry as if they define you. I did not create you to live like this, half in peace, half in worry, half in faith, half in fear. I created you to walk with me in wholeness, to wake each morning knowing that you are loved, protected, and guided. That is why I keep calling you. That is why I will not let you go. Because you are mine, and I will not stop speaking until you finally hear me and let my words take root in your heart. Say I stand in faith if you're claiming your promise. So now, my beloved, I am here again. I am leaning close, speaking softly yet firmly, because this moment matters. You may think this is just another ordinary day, but it is not. This is the day I have chosen to reach into your life in a deeper way. I am not asking you to figure everything out. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am simply asking you to listen. Listen with your heart, not just your ears. Listen without rushing to answer or to explain. Listen as if every word I speak is the one you have been waiting for, because it is. If you only knew what is waiting on the other side of your obedience, you would not hesitate for a moment. If you only knew the beauty, the healing, and the joy I am ready to release into your life, you would drop everything just to sit at my feet. I will not force you, but I will keep calling you, because I will never give up on you. My love for you will never grow tired. My voice will never stop seeking you. Child, I am speaking now, do not turn away. Hear me, and you will live in the fullness I have prepared for you since before you were born. My child, because I will not waste a single word. Each one is meant to touch a place in you that needs my light. You have walked through seasons where you felt as though your prayers rose no higher than the ceiling, where you questioned if I even heard you at all. But I tell you now, I have heard every prayer. Not one hath been lost, and not one hath been ignored. Some answers came quietly, and you did not notice they were my hand. Others I have kept for an appointed time, because I see the road ahead more clearly than you see the moment you are in. I am not slow to keep my promises. I am precise. My timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. You have asked me why so much waiting, and I have answered in ways you could not yet understand that the waiting was not meant to punish you, but to prepare you. In the waiting, your roots grew deeper. In the waiting, your faith was tested and strengthened. In the waiting, you learned to depend on me when nothing else could sustain you. Now the time is drawing near when what you have been carrying in faith will begin to unfold in sight. But if you run ahead without my voice guiding you, you risk stepping outside of the path I have laid for you. That is why I am calling you back to stillness with me. I want you to walk in step with my spirit, not just in the moments when you feel desperate, but in every step, every choice, every thought. There is an enemy who would love to fill your ears with noise, who would love to convince you that you cannot hear me clearly, who would love to plant doubt in the soil of your heart. But I have given you my spirit to silence those lies. I have placed within you the ability to recognize my voice, and you will know it when you let peace rule in your heart above fear. I see the questions you wrestle with in the night. I see the worries that grip your mind in the morning. I see the battles you fight in silence because you don't want others to see your weakness. But weakness in my presence is not something to hide. It is the place where my strength flows the most. You do not need to pretend to be stronger than you are. You do not need to carry what is crushing you. Lay it down before me. Place it in my hands and trust that I will not let it break you. You are not forgotten, my beloved. You are not wandering without purpose. You are exactly where I knew you would be at this moment, and I have planned this very conversation to remind you that I am still leading you. There is more for you, more healing, more joy, more peace, more freedom than you have yet experienced. But to step into it, you must not only hear me today, you must keep listening tomorrow, and the next day, and the one after that. I am not here to give you just a moment of comfort. I am here to give you a life transformed by my presence. So take this moment seriously. This is not just another message you can pass by. This is a turning point. Hear me, and let me lead you into the next chapter I have prepared for you. My child, for what I am about to say is not something to set aside for later. This is the moment when your heart must decide if it will follow my voice fully or keep drifting between yes and no. You cannot afford to keep treating my words like background noise. The blessings I am preparing for you, the doors I am about to open, the protection I am placing over you, they are tied to your willingness to hear and obey. If you turn away now, you risk walking into storms you were never meant to face alone. Do not think that ignoring my voice carries no cost. Every time you choose distraction over stillness with me, you give the enemy space to plant seeds of fear and doubt. Every time you delay obedience, you allow opportunities to pass that were meant to lift you higher. I am not warning you because I want to frighten you, but because I see what you cannot see. I see the traps laid ahead. I see the choices that look harmless but lead to trouble. I see the people who smile in your face but are not for your good. My voice is your shield, my instruction your safe path, but you must keep it close. Do not listen to the lie that says you can wait until you are ready. You will never feel ready in your own strength. You are ready now because I am with you now. Every hesitation, every delay, every maybe later is a risk you cannot afford. The enemy does not wait to attack, so you must not wait to stand in my protection. Please support our channel. Our goal is to bring joy to your life and inspire devotion and reverence towards God. If you wish, you can support us by using the Super Thanks button below. My child, I should not have to beg you to listen, but I will plead with you if it means saving you from harm. Let go of the things that pull your heart away from me. Quiet the voices that drown out my whisper. Be quick to answer when I call, for the days ahead will require a faith that listens and obeys without hesitation. When you walk with me, you walk in light even in the darkest valley. When you follow my leading, you will never take a step that I have not already prepared. The danger is not in moving forward. The danger is in moving without me. That is why I am pressing this on your heart now, because you are standing at a place where one step in the wrong direction could delay my plans for you. But one step in my direction will unlock a season you have been praying for all your life. I am not holding anything back from you out of cruelty. I am protecting you until the right moment. But the right moment is near, and I need you to be ready. Listen now, because the time for hesitation is over. My child, I know the battles you have fought in the secret places where no one else sees. I have watched you lay awake in the night, staring into the darkness, your mind heavy with thoughts that refuse to rest. I have seen the tears you wiped away before anyone could notice, the quiet prayers you whispered with a trembling voice, the moments you told yourself you had to be strong when inside you felt like you were breaking. I know the weight of every disappointment, the sting of every betrayal, the ache of every dream that seems too far to reach. None of it had been hidden from me. I have felt the moments when you questioned if I had forgotten you. I have heard the sighs you released in frustration when answers didn't come quickly enough. I know the thoughts that told you to give up, that maybe you were asking for too much, that maybe you were unworthy of what you were hoping for. But I tell you now, those thoughts are lies. You are not forgotten. You are not asking too much. You are not unworthy. You are mine, and I call you chosen, loved, and worthy of every promise I have spoken over your life. I have carried you through seasons you thought would destroy you. When your strength ran out, I was the one holding you up. When you thought the silence meant I was absent, I was fighting battles you didn't even know were there. When you felt like the ground beneath you was breaking apart, I was planting you deeper into the foundation of my love so you could not be moved. Every tear you cried has been gathered. Every pain you have endured has been shaping you into someone who can carry the blessings I am about to place in your hands. You have not been walking in circles without purpose. Even in the waiting, I have been working. I have been weaving together the threads of your story, even the broken ones, into something more beautiful than you can imagine. I have been opening the right doors and closing the wrong ones. I have been preparing the people, the opportunities, and the moments that will meet you in the exact season you are ready. You see delay, but I see design. You see waiting, but I see preparation. Now I am telling you, my child, the season is shifting. The weight you have been carrying will begin to lift. The prayers you thought I had set aside are closer to being answered than you think. The peace you have longed for is already being poured into the cracks of your heart. But you must keep your ear turned toward me. Do not let the noise of the world drown out what I am saying. Do not run ahead of my timing or lag behind in fear. Stay with me, step by step, and I will lead you into the fullness I have prepared for you. My child, for I am moving on your behalf even now. The things you have been carrying alone are already in my hands. The prayers you thought were lost in the silence have been before me every single day. I have not ignored you. I have not overlooked you. I have been arranging details you cannot yet see, aligning circumstances, and shifting what needs to be moved so that when my answer comes, it will be perfect and complete. You will soon see doors open that no one can shut. Not because you forced them, but because I have unlocked them for you. You will step into places you once thought were impossible, not by your own power, but because I have gone ahead of you to prepare the way. You will watch chains break, chains of fear, chains of lack, chains of shame, and you will walk free in ways you have never known before. My intervention is not coming in small measure. It will be so great that you will know it was my hand alone that brought it to pass. I am sending provision where you have seen lack. I am sending clarity where you have felt confused. I am sending healing to the parts of your life you thought would never be restored. I am bringing people into your path who will lift you, encourage you, and walk with you in the journey ahead. And I will also remove those who cannot go with you into the next season. Do not cling to what I am calling you to release. You have been faithful in the little, and now I will trust you with more. I am answering not only the prayers you have spoken, but also the ones you could not find words for. My spirit has carried even your sighs and groans before my throne. I am a God who sees. I am a God who acts. And I am acting now. Tomantesis is enough for me if he fills every void. So now, my child, feel the weight of these words and let them settle deep into your heart. I am not only calling you to listen today, I am calling you to live a life where my voice becomes your constant guide. I do not want you to treat this moment as a passing feeling or an emotional stir that fades when the noise of the world grows louder. I want my words to take root in you, to become the anchor you hold to when the winds rise, the light you follow when the path ahead is dim, the song you sing when joy overflows, and the comfort you lean on when the nights are long. The days ahead will not always be easy, but if you walk closely with me, they will always be safe. There will be moments when your faith will be tested, when the enemy will try to make you doubt my goodness, when circumstances will push you to believe that I have forgotten my promises. In those moments, I want you to remember this. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not change. I do not lie. I do not abandon the ones I love. You will see me move in ways that will leave you in awe. You will watch as what seemed impossible begins to shift, as mountains you thought would never move crumble before your eyes. You will feel my peace settling over your heart like a blanket on the coldest night. You will know my presence not just in the high moments, but in the quiet, ordinary hours when no one else is watching. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but if it takes my pleading to pull you closer, then I will not stop. Because you are mine, and I have written your life with purpose and love from the very beginning. I will lead you. I will protect you. I will bring you into everything I have prepared. But it all begins with this your choice to hear me and follow beloved. As I speak these final words into the deepest part of your spirit, you are standing on the edge of a turning point, and what you do with my voice in this moment will shape more than just the next few days. It will shape the course of your life. I am holding before you the path of life, the way of peace, the steps that lead into your purpose, and all I am asking is that you take my hand and walk with me. I will not drag you. I will not force you. Love does not demand, it invites. But I will plead with you because my love is relentless, and I cannot watch you wander away from the very things I have prepared for you. Do not say, I will listen later. Later is not promised, and delay is the enemy of destiny. Do not say, I will try when I am stronger. Your strength will come from walking with me, not from waiting apart from me. Do not let the enemy convince you that you have gone too far or waited too long, for as long as you have breath, my invitation stands. I am here now, closer than you think, ready to speak, ready to guide, ready to heal, ready to restore. All I am asking is that you quiet your heart and let my words lead you. This is not just about hearing me once, it is about learning to hear me always, to let my presence be your compass and my love your home. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but if I must, I will, because you are worth every word, every call, every whisper. Come to me now. Let me lead you. Let me fill you. Let me give you the life I dreamed for you before the world began. I am not here to condemn you. I am not here to scold you in anger. I am here because I love you more than you understand, and I refuse to watch you walk through life with ears that hear everything else but me. I am here because I see what you cannot. I see the road ahead. I see the traps the enemy has placed. I see the blessings waiting for you, blessings that will slip through your hands if you do not hear my leading. You may think you can wait until later, that you can figure things out on your own for a little while longer. But later is not guaranteed. And even if it comes, you will have lost time, precious time that could have been filled with my peace, my direction, and my protection. You have been asking me for answers, yet you have not stopped long enough to truly hear my reply. You pray, but your mind wanders. You ask for signs, but you look past the ones I send. You seek my presence, but you fill your days with noise that drowns out my whisper. This is why I am speaking now, with urgency, because the hour is late, and I want you to be ready for what is coming. Do you remember the times you thought you wouldn't make it? The nights you lay awake wondering if the pain in your heart would ever lift? Do you remember the mornings when you felt too tired to even start the day? You thought you were alone in those moments, but you weren't. I was there. I was holding you when you could not hold yourself together. I was the reason you got up when everything in you wanted to stay down. I was the peace that came for no reason you could explain. I was the strength in your bones when your own strength was gone. You thought it was coincidence, but it was me. And if I have carried you through those storms, why do you doubt that I can guide you now? Why do you hesitate to trust my voice? My child, I should not have to beg you, yet I will keep calling until you turn your ear toward me. You are that precious to me. I will not let you go easily. You have been in a season where you have tried to figure everything out on your own. You have been weighing options, considering advice from many voices, and yet none of it has brought you the clarity you want. Do you know why? Because clarity comes from my spirit, not from the endless turning of your own thoughts. You keep looking for peace and understanding, But peace is not the result of having every answer, it is the result of trusting me, even when you don't. I know the things that worry you most. I see the numbers that don't add up, the relationships that feel fragile, the health issues that weigh on your mind, the dreams that seem to be slipping away. I see the fears you don't speak to anyone. I see the moments you pretend to be fine, even though your heart feels like it's breaking. I see the questions you bury deep because you're afraid of the answers. And I tell you now, I can handle all of it. You don't have to hide anything from me. There is nothing you can bring into my presence that will make me love you less. But you must come to me. You must listen when I speak. Because I am not just here to comfort you, I am here to guide you into freedom. I am here to warn you when danger is ahead. I am here to lead you into the places I prepared for you before you were even born. If you ignore my voice, you will wander into places that will harm you, not because I failed to protect you, but because you chose to walk without my counsel. I never force myself on you, but I will always call. I will always reach. I will always offer you the better way. There is a path in front of you right now. You have choices to make. And while you look at them and see only the surface, I see what lies beyond them. Some choices will bring you life, and others will lead you into unnecessary pain. My voice is here to help you choose life. But if you are too busy to listen, you may choose what feels right in the moment but will cost you dearly later. That is why I am urging you to be still, to quiet the noise, to listen not just with your ears but with your heart. The enemy knows how close you are to a breakthrough. That is why the distractions have multiplied. That is why the noise around you has grown louder. That is why the temptation to give up has been pressing so hard. He wants to keep you from hearing me, because he knows that one word from my mouth can change your entire direction. He knows that when you walk in my will, he loses his grip on you. He knows that when you hear me clearly, you will no longer waste your energy on the things that drain you, but will instead walk straight into the blessings I have ordained for you. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I'm asking you to trust me enough to make space for my voice. Even just a little time each day, where you lay everything else aside and simply sit with me. You will be amazed at what I will reveal to you in those moments. You will find answers to questions you have been asking for years. You will find peace in situations that used to steal your joy. You will find strength you didn't know you had. My child, the days ahead will hold both challenges and blessings. There will be moments that test your faith, and there will be moments where you see my hand move so powerfully that you are left in awe. But if you want to walk through it all with confidence, you must learn to hear my voice above all others. My sheep know my voice, and I want you to know it so clearly that you can follow me even in the darkest valley. You do not need to fear the future. You do not need to fear what is coming. I go before you. I stand beside you. I cover you from behind. I am your shield, your defender, your refuge, and your shepherd. But you must stay close enough to hear when I say, "This is the way, walk in it." If you drift too far, my voice will be harder to hear, not because I am silent, but because you have let other voices come between us. So here I am again, asking, calling, urging. Will you listen? Will you stop long enough to let my words take root in you? Will you trust that I speak only what is for your good? I have never led you wrong. Even when I led you through hard places, it was to bring you into something better. Even when I closed doors you wanted to walk through, it was to protect you from what you could not see. I have always been for you. I have always loved you. I have always had your best in mind. Do not harden your heart toward me. Do not treat my words lightly. This is not just another message. This is your moment to turn fully toward me. The blessings I have stored up for you are closer than you think. The answers you have been waiting for are already on their way. The healing you have been praying for is already flowing. But I need your ear, your heart, your attention. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but I will if I must. Because I would rather plead with you now than watch you walk a path that leads to pain. I would rather call you again and again than let you drift into a life that is less than the one I created you for. You are worth my persistence. You are worth every word. You are worth every moment I spend reaching for you. So come, sit with me. Let me speak life into you. Let me remind you of who you are and whose you are. Let me lead you beside still waters. Let me restore your soul. Let me take the weight you've been carrying and replace it with my peace. Let me show you that I am not just the God who saves you for eternity, but the God who walks with you every single day. If you will listen, if you will follow, you will see my hand in every area of your life. You will see doors open that no one can shut. You will see provision come in ways you never imagined. You will see relationships restored and wounds healed. You will see your purpose unfold one step at a time until you look back and realize that every twist and turn was leading you here to this place of trust, of closeness, of walking hand in hand with me. You wonder if I hear you, if I see you. Let me tell you plainly, I hear every word you speak and every word you cannot find the strength to say. I see every tear before it falls, every weary breath you take. I know when your smile is real and when it is only there so others will not worry. I know the places in your heart that have gone quiet because you no longer dare to hope. And it is into those places that I am speaking now. Type, you are my guide, Lord, if He leads your steps. I have been calling you, not to take from you, but to give to you. I do not need anything from you that I have not already given you first. My desire is not to burden you, but to free you. But freedom will not come if you keep ignoring my voice. There are things I want to lead you out of, cycles of fear, habits that keep you small, lies that keep you bound. And there are places I want to lead you into, peace that steadies you, joy that cannot be stolen, purpose that fills your days with meaning. But you must follow me, and to follow me, you must listen when I speak. The reason I speak with such urgency is because time matters. The things I am preparing for you are not far away. The changes you have prayed for are already in motion. But if you keep walking in your own understanding, you will not be in position to receive them. Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path leads to blessing and the other leads to delay. Without my voice, how will you know which to choose? Without my guidance, how will you see what is hidden beyond the bend? That is why I keep reaching for you, calling you, even when you have pushed my voice aside before. I love you too much to stop. Do you remember when you thought the road you were on had ended, that there was no way forward? And then, without warning, something shifted, an open door, a kind word, a provision you did not expect. That was me. And if I could do it then, why do you doubt I can do it again? I am not a God who helps you once and then disappears. I am faithful, constant, unchanging. What I did before was only a glimpse of what I can do when you let me lead you fully. You may think you have already missed your moment, that you have taken too long or gone too far. But I tell you now, As long as you turn your ear toward me, it is never too late. I can redeem time. I can restore what was lost. I can open paths that seemed closed forever. But you must hear me now, not later. Later is the language of delay, and delay is the thief of destiny. Child, I should not have to beg you to listen to me, but I will if it means saving you from heartache. I will if it means pulling you away from what will harm you. I will if it means guiding you into the life I dreamed for you before you were even born. My love for you is fierce enough to keep calling, even when you have not answered. So stop running. Stop telling yourself that you will hear me when things calm down. Come now, while your heart is still tender enough to respond. I'm here. I am speaking. And I am ready to take you further than you ever imagined you could go. I know there are times when you have wondered why I do not speak louder, why I do not break through the noise of the world with thunder or fire. But my child, I speak in a way that invites you closer, not in a way that overwhelms you. I want you to choose to draw near, not to be driven by fear or forced by spectacle. My voice is gentle because I am near, and I do not need to shout to the one who stays close. But here is what you must understand. If you keep filling your life with noise, you will not recognize my whisper. The enemy knows this, which is why he will fill your days with distractions, your mind with worry, and your heart with the endless pull of other voices. If you let those voices grow louder than mine, you will walk past the very blessings I have prepared for you. This is why I am speaking with urgency now. This is why I am saying, stop. Be still. Listen. You have been asking me for change, for breakthrough, for direction. But how can I guide you if you will not pause to hear the steps I am giving you? I am not silent. You have not been abandoned. I have been speaking, but my voice had been competing with too much. I want you to give me moments where everything else is set aside, your phone, your plans, your worries, so that your heart can focus only on me. In that stillness, you will find what you have been searching for: clarity, peace, strength, and the courage to take the next step. I am about to open doors that will require quick obedience. Opportunities will come suddenly, and if you hesitate or doubt my voice in that moment, they may pass. I do not tell you this to frighten you, but to prepare you. The blessings I have planned are real, and they are near, but they will not wait forever. You must be ready to move when I say, now. You must know my voice well enough to step forward without question, even when what I am asking does not make sense to your natural mind. If your heart is open to God's blessings, type Amen and share right now.